If you've been turning wrenches long enough, the OBD-II port is basically muscle memory. Key on, plug in, pull codes, start the diagnostic dance. But electric vehicles, that's where things get interesting. So today we're answering a deceptively simple question techs ask all the time. Do EVs have an onboard diagnostic connector? Short answer, sometimes. Long answer, it depends on who built it, when they built it, and how much control they want over diagnostics. Let's dig in. OBD-II became mandatory in the US in 1996, driven by emissions compliances. ICE vehicles need standardized access to engine, transmission, and emissions-related data. EVs, on the other hand, don't have tailpipes, catalytic converters, or oxygen sensors. So right out of the gate, the original reason for OBD-II doesn't fully apply. That said, regulators still require some level of diagnostic access, especially for safety, charging systems, and drivetrain faults. The difference is how that access is provided. Many EVs, especially those built by legacy automakers, do include a standard OBD-II connector. The physical port looks familiar, usually under the dash where you'd expect it. Some of those examples include Chevrolet Bolt, Nissan Leaf, and the Ford Mustang Mach-E. On these vehicles, the OBD-II port provides access to powertrain and chassis modules, battery management data to a point, charging faults, and thermal events. Here's the catch. Standard OBD-II P codes only scratch the surface. Most meaningful EV diagnostics live behind manufacturer-specific data, which means enhanced scan tools, subscriptions, and software access. Now we get to the disruptors. Some EV manufacturers decided early on that a traditional OBD-II port wasn't necessary or desirable. Poster child here is Tesla. Tesla vehicles do not provide full diagnostic access through a conventional OBD-II connector. Instead, they rely on internal service connectors, Ethernet-based communication, and factory software access through Tesla's service ecosystem. Yes, adapters exist, and yes, you can pull some data, but deep diagnostics, calibrations, and system tests, those live firmly behind Tesla's service wall. Another example on the lighter duty side is Rivian. Rivian vehicles use advanced network architectures that favor OEM-controlled diagnostic pathways rather than an open OBD-II access. From a technician's standpoint, this feels like a step backward. From a manufacturer's standpoint, it makes perfect sense. Key reasons include cybersecurity. Open diagnostic ports are potential attack vectors. System complexity, like high voltage batteries, inverters, and DC fast charge systems need controlled access. And over-the-air or OTA updates. Many EVs are diagnosed, updated, and even repaired through the cloud. In short, EVs are shifting diagnostics from a plug-in tool model to a software-centric ecosystem. So, do electric vehicles have an onboard diagnostic connector? Some do, some don't. And even when they do, it's rarely the whole story. EV diagnostics are less about where you plug in and more about who you're allowed to talk to. And for techs, understanding that difference is just as important as knowing where the port used to be.